I love my team so much. Thank you, you guys. Are you guys ready to rock and roll and grow the strongest possible team that you could even imagine? So let's do this. What I really want to do, I want to give you as much as I can in the next few minutes that you get to apply right when you walk out of this arena and get back on your planes and get home to where you're going. I love being able to send people off with things to do so that you can just start moving forward right away. So the first thing I want to talk about is I want you guys to realize, I know so many consultants and district managers get so caught up on the right script, if we're doing nutrition, if we're doing skincare, should I text, should I leave a message? Like all of these things just stop you up. So what I want you to realize is the key to this business, the one key to this business is you. What will make or break your business is who you are. And so that is where I'm going to concentrate for the next 15 minutes and help you to become the most attractive, influential person that anybody can meet. So what I want you to know, the very first thing that I want you to write down is, what is your intention? You have to set your intentions every single year, month, day. So I have a picture of what's on my desk. So I bet you if I walked into your house and into your workspace, I could tell what your intentions are right away. Right? I can tell if you are wanting to grow your business, if you're wanting to meet new people, if you are absolutely obsessed. So this is made up. These are opportunity packs that are made up and on my desk staring at me in my way every single month. So I always, no matter what, have 5 of these made up because my intention is to get in front of and talking to at least 5 people a month. And that is even if I'm at GTC, even if I have company, even if it's holidays, no matter what. So these are sitting there staring at me, and it has to become an obsession for you guys, to share this business. And so the other thing that people see when they come, my team knows about the whiteboard, my obsession with the whiteboard. So I want to show you a picture of my whiteboard next. So these opportunity packs are the obsession, and then the whiteboard is next. So it's not pretty, it's not anything, but can you guys see my intention? I want you guys, when you leave here, go get a whiteboard and write it. This is not my calendar. So if you look at this, these are names. These, for the month of April, I have 5 of these made up because I'm at GTC, right? And so I did my minimum of 5. These are the 3 names that I'm obsessed with. And then the new consultants that I did sponsor, and then you look at my pipeline side, those are people that already have my opportunity packs that I'm still either getting them more information, gonna come back, we're gonna do whatever that is, but you can kind of see what you're doing with that. So if you have names always in your pipeline, you are always growing your business. So how do you get names? So our intention is set, right? We're going to talk to at least 5. If you guys don't have a slammed calendar, make up 10. And if you have a really empty calendar, you need to make up 15 of these. So this is what I want to talk to. We got our intentions set. How do we find these names? You guys, how you grow your business is by sponsoring the most amazing people. It's all about people. And so what you have to realize is the more amazing you are, the more amazing the people you sponsor are going to be. So who are you? I want you to sit and think about who you are. When people hear your name, what do they think? Are they thinking like, oh my gosh, I love that girl? If they are not thinking that, we got to start working right there, right now, right? If your name shows up on the phone and they hit decline, I'm going to get chat later, there's your problem. So the other thing too is, do they know your name? We're trying to grow a warm market. So So when you're doing that, okay, so when you're growing your warm market, you never ever want to leave that in anybody else's hands. You want to take control of that. You don't want to wait for a hostess to maybe get in front of you, some awesome people. You want to always put yourself out there in situations. So we're going to have the best attitude. We're going to be the most fun. We're going to be the most dependable. We're going to do more than anybody else does. Because the difference between a cold and warm market, I'm going to help you grow your warm market in a second, because the cold market to me is the scariest thing in the entire world, and I refuse to do it. So I don't know about you guys, but I do not want to walk up in the mall and walk up to someone and go, oh my gosh, you have the most beautiful skin. May I ask what you use? I would rather stick needles in my eyeballs than do something like that. There's not going to do it, so I'm just going to make as many friends as I possibly can. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I want you to get out your pens and paper, because I'm going to give you some homework right now that you're going to do, right? We've made our opportunity packs. Now, number one, when you get home, I want you guys all to join an organization. Get out there. There's PTA, there's Rotary, there's Junior League, there's charity organizations. And I know you've heard it a million times, but we are the most awesome, most fun, most dependable, most reliable people. So I'm going to teach you to do all these things, but you got to take one step further. You've got to rise to the top so that the top of the people that you're meeting are attracted to you. So you're going to join these organizations, but you guys don't sit in the audience. It's no fun. It's way more fun to be up here than to be sitting in that chair out there, I'll tell you that much. So go in there and elbow your way into a leadership position. You guys get on that board. Get on the board. And why? Because every single person in the audience or in that organization knows who you are. You have influence on them. They're watching you go above and beyond. So all of these people that will go above and beyond and are looking to be surrounded by people of great attitudes and all of that are going to be drawn to you. So that's what, join that organization and get on the board. And the other thing, if you think you don't have time to be on the board, you do, and you know why? Because you get to delegate every single thing. I have way less work on the board than I do as a worker bee. So number two, what you're going to do when you leave here, you guys, we are a health and wellness company. So get out there and play some sports. I have met the most amazing people that love to do things, that love to get out, they love to be healthy, they love to live life. So here's the thing, you guys, most of us in here are not going to be pro athletes, right? So you got to take that one step further and do something different than what most people do. Go out there, but take group lessons. And you get there and you're the most fun, you're the most dependable, the best attitude, the best teammate, right? Or the best partner. Go out there and do that. And then after that, put some groups together to play afterwards. So say it's golf. You guys start a golf group, and you get to be in charge. You get to decide the times that you play. You get to decide who's in your group. You get to decide who's in your foursome, and you get to decide who's in your cart. Talk about getting that one. I always have the right person in that cart with me, right? So get out there and have fun and live life. What we're doing is we're showing a lifestyle more than selling product, right? So the third thing that we're going to do is accept every single invitation that is thrown your way. So how do we take one step further on that? What do we do better and above and beyond what other people do when they get invited to a cocktail party or a barbecue or a dinner party? Here's how you can stand out from the crowd. You be the first one to arrive to every single event. It drives my husband absolutely bonkers, but you know what? A lot of things drive him bonkers about me, and so, you know what? But here's what happens. You guys want to know why you want to be the first one to arrive? Is you become a hostess. You go into hostess mode. So think about it. The host and hostess, they're running around, they're trying to finish up their things, and the doorbell rings. and you go and answer the door, you take their coat, you help them get a beverage, you introduce them to the other people that have already arrived, you become the connector, you have that influence, and you know every single person at the party. So that's how you can take one more step, because people are already comfortable around you, and they know you, and they like you. So that's your attitude, that's like your fun and all of that. So we gotta talk about physical too, because you guys, we are a walking billboard for Arbonne, or for what we do. So we build a strong business by having amazing consultants and amazing preferred clients. We want these awesome people. So most people come into Arbonne because of the products. Not all, but most of them do. So they're looking at you. So I'm gonna give you a fourth thing to do. How many of you guys would love to have an amazing nutrition business? Right? Okay, well, I fought this for a long time and I didn't follow the rules, but we have this amazing 30-day to healthy living program that if you actually do it, it is incredible. And so I finally did it. So when you walk out of here, I want you guys to 100% commit to me and yourself and your future to doing that 30-day program. And you don't have to be a supermodel, you don't have to be skinny, you don't have to do any of that, but people will be drawn because they see the change in you, and they're gonna ask you what you're doing, and you're gonna be so excited about the way you feel that you will be able to market the heck out of that. The other thing we are a skincare and cosmetic business. So you cannot walk around looking like a hot mess. Period. You can't do it. So you don't have to wear a prom dress every single day. You don't have to. But you know what? Or a suit, I guess. There's a lot of men in the room. You don't have to wear your suit. But get up, throw on a cute Lululemon outfit, actually brush your hair, put it in a pony, throw on some lip gloss if you're a girl, and walk around, do that. But you gotta be held together. When people see you, that's their impression of Arbonne. And something happens where your just shoulders are back and you're just having a ball. So I want you to really understand though, I want you to open all of your storefronts, every level of that store, because we need to make sure that not every single person is into nutrition and not everybody is into skincare. So you want to keep that open, and you want to keep all of that open for people to do. So make sure, you guys, that you are opening your entire Arbonne store open for business, okay? Such a key, it's so important to have both of those. So the last thing that I want to talk about is people always want to know what to say. How many of you guys go into freeze mode when people ask what you do? Like everybody? Okay, well, I'm a pretty social person, so I observe a lot. And, if somebody asks my dad what he does, if they're like, hey, nice to meet you, what do you do? He goes, I'm a doctor. And he's done. What do you do? And he's done. If you ask one of my friends, what do you do? I'm a teacher, and we're done. So if somebody asked him what he did, and he said, you know what? When I was young, I really didn't have any direction of where I was going, so I enlisted in the Marines, and then I went off to the Korean War, and while I was there, I found out that I was really passionate about medicine, so I came home and I put myself through medical school, and now I'm so grateful to find a career that I've found this career that I just absolutely am so passionate about. Dude, if I was on the other end of that, I would run for the hills, right? You guys, be proud of what you do. This is the coolest business ever. We just know something that they don't, that's all. So I want you to own it and be comfortable in what you're doing and confident. So when somebody asks what I do, if it's a guy, sorry guys, if it's a guy, I say, I have a network marketing business. That's what I do. If they maybe know network marketing, they may ask what company I'm with, or if they're interested in network marketing and what that is, they may ask a question, but 95% of the time, they don't. So I don't even think too much about it. There's one word that I change when it's a girl. I say, I have an Arbonne business. And so 3 things are gonna come. That's just 3 things are gonna come out of their mouth. They're either gonna say, what's Arbonne? And I'm like, and this is all I say, I'm all, girl, you have not ever used Arbonne products, I will hook you up with some samples. Are you more of a nutrition or a skincare girl? Right? That's it. And then I make the appointment. If they say, I used to use Arbonne, I'm like, lady, why aren't you using Arbonne anymore? And I find out why. And if it's an I love Arbonne, I'm like, who's your consultant? Oh my gosh, he is amazing. Make sure you get together with him and check out all the new products that just came out. So that is all the time I have. That went so fast, but I want you guys to go home, join organizations, play some sports, go to every single event that you're invited to, get on that 30-day program and rock it, and just own what you do and love it, and you will draw the most amazing people to you, and they will be so excited to try your products and look at your business. So thank you guys very much.